coronavirus outbreak in this country.
This comes as California is reporting its first death.
This is a moment we need to make tough decisions.
We know the hospital surge is coming.
In Minneapolis tonight, tensions are high as 4 police officers have been fired after a man was pinned to the ground and died.
Movie theaters, though, performance venues, bowling alleys, arcades, gyms, and fitness centers will be closed to the public.
My name is Jeff Clark. I'm the CEO of Venture Fit, which is a group that owns multiple fitness gyms. We could have got through navigating COVID, but when you're forced to shut down and forced to have zero revenue, nothing you can do. You're at the mercy of the state and at the mercy of the federal government to help out.
So business is very difficult right now, post-COVID-19, the reopening, the closures and so forth, it's stagnant. We just got the green light to open up last Friday, so official opening day is back today.
Negotiations with the landlords are going to define the next month of this business. What we've seen over the past few days are some landlords getting more aggressive, serving 3-day pay or quit notices, taking the posture, we're going to try and get you out. I have a few arguments I can make in court to try and keep us in. And there's others that we're just going to try and make a deal. And if we can't make a deal, the business is going to have to close, and we'll go on from there.
This location right here, this is our Pacific Beach location. And right now, since we just reopened today with 10% capacity, as you can see, it's a little bit empty, but we're running an indoor gym, and then as well as outside, we have an outdoor gym.
The days just all keep meshing together, and Tuesday feels like a Thursday, and Friday feels like a Sunday. And you're just locked in your room, and there's not really too much to do. And when the gym and fitness is such a big part of your life,
everything that's going on, even with those 30 to 40 cases, people were still freaked out. I actually had a guy come in a radiation suit, full radiation suit. I don't know, it's scary to think of where we're going.
I think there's gonna be an exodus from this country. I think this country is gonna fall apart. Quite frankly, the question is, can we build it back up before the whole thing collapses? Or should the whole thing collapse in order for it to be built differently? Just imagine a society where every single person has a fair shot.
Am I afraid of getting fines and backlash from the state? Absolutely. But what am I gonna do? I can't survive off the unemployment. I can't provide for my family off of just the minimal funds that we're getting. I'm just barely getting by as it is. So what do? Do I sit back and say, okay, well, maybe this will be up next month? I can't. I need to be here for my athletes that are still pursuing a career, and I need to try to preserve what I've spent so long building for my family and for everything that I've literally fought for. It's extremely stressful for my athletes, for my students, because the uncertainty is what scares people. If I stop fighting, everything that I've lost for is gone.
Good job, Papa.
Recently, we lost a very long-time student and training partner of mine, Cooper Gibson. Passed away Wednesday night. He's been battling some demons, and during this time has been really, really trying on him, and it's heartbreaking. The last few months in general, for me and Cooper have been, I have to say, special, because I've been sending him messages every day just about for the last 3-4 weeks. Decide to be a champion. Your time is coming. This is your moment. We talked a little bit on Monday. Later never came.
Things have been difficult before, but we're kind of in uncharted territory sometimes. There's always light at the end of the tunnel. Don't give up hope. They may need to dodge and weave a little bit throughout this process, but we'll get out of it. Some of us may have to start over or start from a position where they didn't expect to be at.
So best case scenario for us to be able to open up at 10% capacity with our indoor, we would have to go 90 days consecutively since Fresno is on the high list. We have a high case for COVID-19, basically. So that would basically take us to December with low case numbers. So best case scenario, we would be able to open up our indoor at 10% capacity come January. So currently our indoor facility is closed, but we did build about a 10,000 square foot facility to our outdoor. So we have about 8,000 that's in the front of our gym, and then off to our basketball court, we have another 2,000. Right now, we're kind of making it as we go along. Obviously, we were able to get our staff back to work. That was our main priority. And then obviously get our members a gym. So we're kind of making it as best as we can, you know, but rolling with the punches as best as we can as well, too.
Military pilots attempted several remote rescue operations Monday to try and evacuate trapped hikers and campers near Fresno, California.
I think that gyms can certainly be considered an essential business, especially it could be dangerous to do any big cardiovascular stuff outside because of the air quality. The suicide rate has gone up because of COVID and the economic aspects. Having gyms open would be important. I know that some gyms are doing stuff outside. I don't know right now whether that's a good idea, but I think it definitely could be something that would be considered an essential function.
I do get a little concerned with breathing in the fumes of fires going on here in California because I've noticed it too. I'm getting winded a little easier, you know, because your heart rate's going up as we're exercising, and this air quality has only made the process a little harder. To be honest, I think the pros outweigh the cons of being able to stay in shape and be healthy from exercise. Our health and fitness is, ironically, it's more important now than ever.
Right now, literally depending on how the landlords and depending on how our vendors will work together to get out of this, that's the only way out, is people work together. When you're playing God, you better at least have some help for some people.